America, land of the free, home of the brave, and a government. That can seem weirder than a Florida Man headline. But fear not, dear citizens. Understanding how your government works is easier than assembling IKEA furniture. Okay, maybe not that easy, but still. Knowing how the government functions is crucial. It's like understanding how your fantasy football league works, except instead of bragging rights, you're impacting your daily life. From taxes to healthcare, the government's decisions affect you directly. So put on your learning caps, America, because it's time for a crash course in U.S. Government 101. We're gonna break down this complex beast into digestible chunks, kind of like those pre-packaged Lunchables, but hopefully more fulfilling. First up, we have the executive branch, the branch responsible for, you guessed it, executing the laws. Think of them as the managers of America, except instead of performance reviews, they have elections. Leading the pack is the president, the big cheese of the US of A. The president wears many hats: commander-in-chief of the military, chief diplomat, and even chief turkey pardoner. Seriously, Google it. But the president doesn't do it all alone. They have a whole cabinet of advisors, kind of like a brain trust, but with fancier titles like Secretary of State and Attorney General. The executive branch makes sure the laws passed by Congress are put into action. They also handle foreign policy, negotiate treaties, and most importantly decide who gets pardoned on Thanksgiving. Next up, we have the legislative branch, also known as Congress. These folks are responsible for making the laws, a process that, let's be honest, can be as messy as making sausage. Congress is split into two chambers: the Senate, where each state gets 2 senators, like 2 scoops of ice cream but less fun, and the House of Representatives, where the number of representatives each state gets depends on its population. More people, more voices, makes sense, right? The Senate and the House have to agree on a bill before it can become a law. Think of it like a game of legislative ping pong, except instead of paddles, they use amendments and filibusters. It's a whole thing. The legislative branch also has the power to declare war, approve treaties, and impeach the president. Though that's about as common as a unicorn sighting. Last but not least, we have the judicial branch, the referees of the government. Their job? To interpret the laws and make sure everyone is playing by the rules. The head honchos of the judicial branch are the 9 justices of the Supreme Court. These legal eagles are appointed for life, which is longer than most yogurt expiration dates. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the land, and their decisions are final. They have the power to strike down laws they deem unconstitutional, kind of like a legal veto. The judicial branch ensures that laws are constitutional and applied fairly. They act as a check on the other 2 branches, making sure no one gets too power hungry.